Hey everybody, it's your boy G to the P. Welcome back to a new series here on the channel. I am very excited for this one, guys, because a couple weeks back, if you saw, I posted on my community tab, I asked you guys what kind of video series would you like to see some more of? Some essay style tutorials, montages, or challenges. And 40% of you guys on YouTube said challenges. And that's why today we are doing a creative challenge, a randomly generated creative challenge. But yes, when I say we, I mean me and Ash. So Ash298, who's also linked in the description below. He's got a very similar video to this one. And one of the main things that we tried to differentiate between my video and his is we're gonna do commentary over our build process and our thinking behind a lot of the different things that we built. Be sure to check out Ash's video. It's gonna be linked in the top right corner of the screen. And yeah, without further ado, let's actually get right into it. I'm really excited. Ash has been waiting for me. I've been doing this intro for the past 15 minutes, so. All right, let's get into it.
Here we go.
All right, you press the theme.
Exciting.
Let's see what we got for a theme
here we go.
today. Okay.
What the heck?
What's
okay,
that?
So, read it.
We get water like steampunk. Okay, interesting,
Okay,
interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay.
All right, what's
you
the
go
block?
ahead and do the block.
Sure, let's see what block we get. That's the opposite of water.
What are we going to do with it? Oh. I think that's the last block I would have wanted, but all right.
All right, well, you press
now
the
let's
X.
Get a 10 by 50. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, 44.
44 on
that's
the X.
Big. Okay.
And on the Z, we get 27. Okay, that's not bad.
All right,
not
that's
too
good.
bad.
It's good size. Here we go. We're going to build, right? Are we ready to go?
Build. Yeah, here we go.
Else?
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
All right, post-production GP here, hello. We're gonna talk a little bit about this build. And first and foremost, we actually referenced a concept art, which you can see on screen right now when building this. You'll probably see a lot of the similarities between the two. And I think in future episodes, what I really wanna do is challenge myself to design my own concept art for the build. And then we'll reference that in the episode. But it's really important that we get the main base finished first, the island shape, and then we move on to the structures second. And that's actually one of the things that I think works so well when Ash and I work together, is that he loves doing the shapes, I love doing the terraforming. And so most of the shape of the island I did while Ash was working on laying out where different things were gonna go in the build, which is kind of like the composition, right? So we have a hierarchy. There's a natural hierarchy, almost like a funnel shape, where the bottom is a very thin pencil-like, basically the end of the funnel, and the top kind of bowls out, right? And there's really no more evident spot than the roof. If you see how the roof kind of curves outwards, that really enhances the shape and really defines it a bit better. Once we got that stuff done, we started doing some of the texturing, and we're trying to create like a natural hierarchy again with the textures, this time starting at the darker textures at the bottom, moving on upwards to the brighter and lighter colors. And you'll see how we kind of create a contrast between the copper roof and the support beams by putting some sandstone, some smooth sandstone, and the kind of regular sandstone. And that adds like a little cream color. It's really nice looking transition point. A lot of the details too were done at this level. One of the things I want to try to get better at as I progress in building these and doing these challenges is the shape of the build. So at this point, the shape's all right. You know, it's not horrible, but it could be a lot better. And I'm the kind of person who really hones in on the details, focuses on like the tiny little supporting beams and structures and everything. That's really what I was worried about. Ash was worried about the shape and making sure the shape was good so that we could have a great foundation, a building block for the detail later on. Ash really tried to emphasize the shape, I was doing the detail, so gotta try to work on that. But these water wheels, why orange? Well, part of the reason we did orange is because it's a complementary color to copper, which is blue. So blue and orange are kind of like opposite colors, like aqua and orange, right? Like if you look at a color wheel, you'll see that orange and blue are kind of like complementary. So that's kind of our color theory lesson of the day, I guess. We didn't really do much color theory in this, but you know, later on. But now you can see this is where we start putting in the darker textures at the bottom of the build. And like I said before, you want to get the eye to raise up. At least that was our intention. And so part of that meant that we had to make a very basic bottom. We didn't really want to detract from the overall build. This is kind of like, if you've seen those model miniatures, imagine this was like the base plate, right? Something aesthetic, something that just kind of fits the environment. That's kind of what we were going for. And then it finally came time to do the trim of the roof, which we initially started out with, as you can see, the acacia. Then we decided to go with a darker color and give it a bit more contrast. I mean, this is the top of the build. This is where your eye really focuses. And so we wanted it to be super grand, really quite impressive, actually. So we did a flag. We tried doing sails initially, but then, I mean, a flag really just turned out 10 times better. And I think at the end, it was somewhere around 5.5 or 6 hours for the total build time, which isn't too bad considering this was our first build. And here's the finished product. All right, Ash, I think it's done. Ooh.
Yeah, check it out. It is done.
Wow. That's crazy. That is...
Yeah. I mean, when we started this, I had no expectations of it going this huge. Come on. Like,
no,
this is
neither did I.
insane.
There were a number of times throughout this build that we accidentally went over top. Like, if you see on this the tip of this roof here, this is right on the cusp of the edge.
Yep. That trapdoor? Nope. Can't do it.
Exactly.
GP, let's talk about magma blocks for a second.
Oh, magma blocks. Our good friend, the magma blocks on our water base, our water steampunk.
Yeah, we
Where are they,
really
Ash?
know how to use them.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of just in the windows, in the lantern thingies. Like,
yeah.
oh, and I guess in our terraforming down here, so.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, in the water down here. I feel like we kind of cheated a bit. I think
we did.
With the crappy magma blocks, what we should do is we should get the viewers to submit their block ideas so we can use them in the next build.
Yep, the next build. We need suggestions. We need suggestions on pretty much everything, blocks and themes. So if you have any, go down to the comments.
Yeah, the crazier the better, right? Crazier the better.
Yeah.
Like apocalyptic Catland or something.
Okay, that's like a bit crazy.
I mean, we'll see. You might get your theme in here. It'll be put in the dispenser at least, and then...
Yeah, if we like the idea, it'll come in the dispenser.
Yeah, that's how we're doing it.
That's the build.
That is the build.
We've done it, GP.
We've done
build
it.
one of hopefully 200, right?
Yep, build one of 200. All right, now we're going to work on the next one tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's what you signed up for, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you all in the next episode.